Hello guys, this is not a normal video you will see on internet, and this is a video I'm coming to share to the world based on my personal experience and how my life has been. Like, it is not an easy journey for me, and I hope I end well, and I know by God's grace I'm going to end well. I don't normally like sharing this. I don't even share this with people, not to talk of discussing this and putting this on social media platforms. But the platform I'm dropping this video, I ensure that it will be a platform where I only share like my life experience and how I think I have been different from other people. So what does it feels like to be single in your 20s? Right from when I was growing up, I do have a crush on the opposite gender. Like, I can see a girl of my age mate or my classmate and I'll be like, wow, this girl is beautiful. How does that come about? Was it that we were born with this, or it was the community that influenced us, or it was the movie that we watched that influenced us? But while although I do watch movies of love, I watch a lot of cartoon, I watch a lot of funny Jackie Chan and wrestling stuff, but those videos were not actually, in quotes, were not actually what made me to love the other gender. I just kind of feel it, like I just kind of see a pretty lady, my colleague, my classmate in the kindergarten, while I was in the nursery, in the kindergarten class, the nursery class, and I will just fall in love with her. But I don't make silly moves. I think God already built me this way. I have that kind of self-control, reliance, and intelligence. Like, I don't molest people, and I don't try to behave insane or to behave rude on other people. I do have a crush when I was in my nursery school, and that was lovely. And sometimes when I see other guys around her, I feel jealous. Just to be sincere, I feel jealous, and I used to feel like, why are other guys around her? I know it's because she's pretty, and everybody also wants her. That kind of feeling. And when I was in my primary school, this was with different kind of, when I was in my primary school, I'm not with this girl again when I was in my nursery school. So it was a change of location and change of environment. We can't be going to the same school since our parents are not the same. When I was in my primary school, I do have a crush also. Like, I would just feel like, man, you know but I never walked up to them to tell them that, oh, I love you, I had a crush on you. And the kind of society we had then, it was like, no, you don't talk about love, you don't do this. It was actually right. It was now that I was trying to know the impact and the main advantage of those things, the kind of environment I found myself when I was very young, at a tender age. I got to my secondary school. Same thing happened. When I got to my secondary school, I met a lot of different eyes. It was now from the nursery school to the primary school, now to the secondary school, the junior secondary school. I see a lot of beautiful ladies, and in one way or the other, and I'm that kind of guy that, I'm not troublesome, I'm just that cool guy, and in some aspects I do find it of advantage to me that some ladies do come around, but I don't mess with them. I don't really mess with them. I keep them in the side of friendship. And I do have guys that always come to me. When I was in my junior secondary school, as my GSS, I was made the head boy. And during that time, I do have couple of students that, wow, this is our head boy. They are kind of proud and proud of me. There was one that do work to me genuinely, personally, and be like, I like the way you behave, I like your behavior, I like your character, you are very modest, and all those kind of compliment. And I was like, wow, This is amazing. For someone to compliment me like this, there is something special and genuine they have found in me. And I'm going to tell you, like, I was serious. I was intelligent. No lies, no lies. And from there, I do have these feelings, but I don't tend. I know humans are prior to fleshy desires, but I don't do so. I don't fall for my flesh desire. Although I have them, they do come to me, but I tend to control myself. Self-control is something that I have personally, and I thank God. There is a reason why you should be spiritual, and you should know God, and you should have a religion, because all these things will be discussed and you will truly learn from these things. From there, I moved to my senior secondary school. When I moved to my senior secondary school, that was when I experienced what is called adulthood. Like, it was now as if the relationship is now like a normal thing, like you are now into it. This is it. It's just for you to grab the attention and for you to grab the opportunity. We have a lot of pretty girls, a lot of, you are students and you guys talk like friends to friends. You can easily, okay, I love you, can we start a relationship? I have a lot of friends that do that, even with their colleagues, with their classmates, with their junior ones, but I still don't find it attractive. I don't really find it interesting. People like me are actually rare, because I know 70% of people would fall for this trap that I say I did not fall for. They would have this lust and they would go. And one thing that I also noticed was because that I don't come from the rich family. My family were never rich, but they provide for basic needs. They were never rich. I wasn't born with a silver spoon. So I know what it feels to be in a family that is not capable to give you all you want, but just to give you your basic needs. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to my family. I'm grateful to God overall. God is amazing in my life, in my family, and I thank God for that. I was around a lot of beautiful ladies. If you want to fall into temptation, this is the right place. When you are at the senior school section, when you are at the high school, this is the place that you can fall into temptation, that even ladies are willing to give themselves to you. So far they are also attracted and you have common opinion. Your opinion are together. You are thinking in the same way. You guys will fall in the same act, and before you know it, you are doing what you are not supposed to do. I have a lot of experience and a lot of things happen, the one I hear and the one I see with my clear eyes, but still yet I did not fall for it. Now I'm in the tertiary institution and bro, I find a lot of ladies attractive, but I still know that not all ladies that are attractive are meant for me. Yes, not all women are meant for me, and I have to choose rightly, because my family means a lot to me. I can't bring a ratted lady. I can't bring a hoe. I'm sorry for saying that. So my family for marriage. I have to find a woman with the fear of God, a woman that is decent. Yeah, I know I'm a person of type. Like, I love a woman of my type, a woman that personally I can be attracted to, because before I can marry her. Because if I'm not attracted to you, I think the feelings will be low. The feelings will be like, okay, I just have to do this. Let me do it for doing sake. But I'm doing this genuinely because I love you and I love what I see in you. So, number one, the fear of God. You must be religious. You must know God. I'm not saying you should be an extremist. You must be decent. You must love genuinely. You must be loyal. I don't know what it calls for relationship if you are not loyal. Like, how would you? She must not care of material things. Relationship is more than material things. I think relationship, most of the time when you talk about relationship for people that are adults, even below adults now, it's like a normal thing, sex. Like, and the guys now, all they're after is the money. They got the money and they know the moment you have the money, you have the girls. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. And the girls, the moment a guy has the money, they have them. That is the deal. A lady can do anything for a guy that have money. A lady can go extreme, and that is why we have a lot of rituals. We have a lot of scammers guys out there that are doing scam. They don't even aim for job, they aim for no future. Their own aim is just to make the money. Let me go into scamming, let me go into yahoo, as the Nigerian call it, as we African call it, So they go into that stuff and do all this kind of shit, and after they come to the ladies, the moment the ladies see them and they can see like a drip, you know what I'm saying? A drip, they immediately turn to what we call a gold digger. Most of the ladies out there are a gold digger. And let me tell you one thing, the secret is that when you enter a school, especially the tertiary institution, that is when you know the real character of a person. School plays a vital role in the life of an individual. That is where you see different kinds of people. There is no matter how a human being can hide his or her character in the school, because you cannot be living or cohabiting in the same class for good 2-4 years and the people around there will not know your character. They won't know if you are into hookup, that is you are a sex worker, or you are just a bitch that fucks around with. Okay, immediately I use this one, you dump this one, you go to Mr. A, you go to Mr. B. If he's not rendering you, if he's not giving you what you need at that particular time, you leave him, you just break up with him, and you call that breakup. You are a hoe, lady. I'm saying that to your face. You are a hoe, and we know all these kind of people. I think this is just my lifestyle. This video is getting too long and I'm just sharing my experience. And that for those guys also. Some guys are just there to spoil the life of some ladies. Yeah. They actually know they are not going to marry you. And they know, okay, yeah, she wants this thing, I'm going to give her, and she's going to give me what I need in return. And after, the question I have to ask you guys is that, what do you tend to gain in the future? And in the future, for the lady, you will expect to marry a well-decent, a religious, a innocent man with your dirty behavior in the past, and you tell them that that is your past. Forget about your past, focus on my future, focus on my present. And your past is as nasty as what could not be heard. And for the guys, how did you hope that you spoiled a lady's life in the past and you expect to marry a righteous woman in the future? That is not possible. I'm telling you this. Even though you later find out, or you later eventually find out to marry a good person, my brother, my sister, I'm telling you, your children are going to bear the consequences. The Yoruba say, "How bear iya eshe, baba wo lara omo." That is what is going to happen. It is never going to slide.